Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. It is the end of the Versus season. That 28 days went by very quickly. We finished pretty good. Hopefully you guys had a nice result in your season in the Versus side of the game as well. Let's take a quick look at a review. The Fly Fight Win event is open, featuring 3-star Captain Marvel. That's going to be a lot of fun. I just got started in there a little bit ago, and the last event of the Versus season was 3-star Thanos. Got a 3rd place finish out of 500 in clearance level 9, so I was pretty happy with that result, and our alliance was just off top 10. Did great overall as well. So quick review in the Mine season. Our alliance got top 5 out of 16,200 plus alliances for the entire season. Very happy and proud that those guys pulled it together. And as a personal note, I got top 100 out of 5,000, and that's not easy to do in my Slice 5. So really glad that's wrapped up, and off-season events can be a little bit different and really fun. We've got a lot of tokens to pull today because of those season-ending rewards. We'll get into that, and we're going to do 60 plus total tokens, and we might even get into some latest legendary tokens and try to get a 5-star. So we'll look and see how that's going. Eneos4 is on the chat. How's it going, friend? And Czar already on. Great. Hey, we're not going to do a marathon like our last video, but if you haven't seen it, it was a crazy rush in this season simulator to get 900 points. And watch the video if you don't know if we made it or not. Some of you guys hung with us a whole bunch, and appreciate that a ton. Let's get in. We have a couple of really fun teams I thought we'd try today. Kind of crazy mix-up combos. This should be a relatively easy fight here. Let's jump in with this team and see if we can win. Ragnarok is the featured essential 3-star character, so he's not rated very high. He's kind of a, some people call him a trash character, so what I thought would be fun is let's bring in some friends that also aren't rated very highly. So we've got Lockjaw and Kraven and Ragnarok. Let's see if we can even win at all with this team combo. Champion 4-stars have a pretty significant advantage over this team, even if they aren't rated very high. Let's go, and probably want to hit her first, I think, just because she can heal the team. Blue drops green. So Ragnarok has a good red ability just because it's cheap, and then it puts blue on the board, and then his blue ability makes the green tiles on the board, some of them charged. So he does have his uses, he's just not very powerful, and his green ability can hit pretty hard, but it also injures your own team, so I don't like to use it a lot. I thought we'd bring in Lockjaw for fun here, and if we can get enough green, we'll play his ability. And it charges a bunch of tiles on the board, so it's actually a pretty useful and not that bad of an ability to use. Shouldn't be getting purple here at all. There's no active ability on our team in purple. I have a support on Kraven. He can create a strike tile when certain things happen. There we go. We qualified our red now. Let's put on our animations. Get our character effects on. There we go. So this is just about enough to take out Kamala. Just enough to do it. There we go. Added a bunch of blue on the board, and that's going to help either Ragnarok's own blue ability, Kraven's, or we'll see what we get out of Lockjaw. Let's go this way with the match 4. We can get more blue matches down there. Nope. So let's take a look at Royal Escort here. It's a pretty cool ability. It does a bunch of different effects depending on what color on the board is the most prevalent right now. The most prevalent color is blue, so it would summon Quake for her ability, and in this case it's actually a pretty decent damage ability, plus it destroys a bunch of tiles in the enemy team's strongest color being green. I don't really want to destroy green. I want to try to get a few more. Maybe we can fire off our green ability from Lockjaw. Almost got it. Let's see. Yellow drops a couple of matches. And this lines up a green match, I think. And they take it, of course. We might win this match before we even get enough green to fire an ability. That'd be pretty funny. There they go. I keep setting them up for green and they keep taking it. So we're going to have to trick them a little bit, I think. Okay, we've got a match 4 in black that earns us enough green. We've got it. I like Lockjaw's green ability because if it does charge one of the tiles that's the enemy team's strongest color, it will do damage every single turn. So it can turn out to be a pretty decent ability. Here we go. Dog That Bit You just charges at 8 random tiles. Cool animation. So you got almost every color. I think we're in good shape here. The enemy team's strongest color is green, so as long as there's a couple of green charge tiles on the board, we're going to do a lot of damage. Gamora is probably going to go down right at the start of the next turn here. Yep, got her already. Now the enemy team's strongest color is different. Is it red? Take a quick look. It is red for 2-star Captain Marvel. So now we can start matching away charge tiles to earn our own AP. As long as we keep one red charge tile on the board. Here we go. Dog That Bit You again. See, 1,200 per turn. That's pretty good. The problem is it's not real easy to set up, and it took us a while to do it ourselves here. Let's finish it off with one more Dog That Bit You at the beginning of the next turn here. And that's a win. Alright, so maybe for fun we'll keep this team into the next match. I'm gonna let that go, actually. That means I need to request team-ups from my alliance. Make sure you do that if you don't. You can get some pretty useful power-ups that way. If we win this match, we'll get a Ragnarok cover. Let's see if we can blow through it a little more quickly here. Yeah, here we go. Starting off good with the match 4 down below and all kinds of other good stuff. An extra move in the middle. Let's see, what should we do first? Let's do the match 4 down here. And is there anything else we can set up before we get there? Kinda. I want to see what happens if we do this. Alright, sometimes if that tile would have been green, we could have set up 2 extra moves. Let's go for the extra move now. Almost got this guy knocked out. Ooh, man, if we move that critical tile to the left, it's going to hit yellow for a 4-shot and that red. Let's move it over to this. Let's take this guy out. Knocked him all the way out with that single match. Now Deadpool's in. We have our Lockjaw green. Let's go for it. I forgot to look at what color we want it to be for the entire team. Strongest color is purple, and we have only just one purple charge tile, so we're going to work hard to keep that on the board. And let's go for black here. Yeah, 1,200 damage every turn. Might start to rethink Lockjaw a little bit. If you pair him up with some other characters, that can really add up. If you have strike tiles on the board, or a 5-star Okoye, by the way, adds damage to even passive abilities like that. Let's go for a Thunderclap. There's a lot of blue everywhere. Automatic matches are great. Let's see. Yellow isn't an active color. Let's do this red. Maybe we'll get the blue match below. Deadpool's already knocked out. And with that, that means the enemy team's strongest color has changed because of Gorgon coming in. So now it's red. We're going to have to work on that. We'll play... Oh, I did the wrong one. I didn't really want that health boost. That's okay. Lockjaw has a ton of health already. That's why I was going to wait for a different color to be the most prevalent on the board. Look at that. Drop and smack. Perfect. Okay, this is working pretty well. Gorgon's already down to 2,000 health. Let's move over to this guy. Countdown's expiring. A little more blue. Looks like yellow's still probably the most common on the board. Yep, it is. We want to wait until let's match yellow away. And I guess we'll do that. Lockjaw's going to take a little bit of a hit for the countdown here with shock. But we already have boost health on top of our total health pool, so we're going to be just fine. See if we can play a Craven ability here pretty quickly. Alright, look at this. We have a really good move ready to go. This purple match will drop a whole bunch of red matches in a row. And right now, red is the most common color on the board. This is pretty good. So, let me move this here for a second. This plays one of the Inhumans called Crystal, 2253 damage, and creates an attack tile, a protect tile, and a strike tile, all of strength 210. So, let's move over to Gorgon here. Let's hit him with the shot from Crystal. People thought when we saw that animation that maybe she would end up in the game. Might still at some point when we need more Inhumans brought in. Yeah, we're going to lose our attack tile if I do this, but I think it's worth it. And our strike tile. Well, what do you know? Extra move in green. I don't think we're going to be able to get it. Team's doing pretty well. I mean, we're not rushing through this fight, but we're not losing any real damage. And there we go. So Hood must have yellow as his strongest color. So let's leave him up front and take on these other guys. Play Wounded Pride from Craven. Cool animation. Alright, what do we do here? Let's just do this. Safeguard that countdown a little bit. Dog that bit you. Oh, they found a way to match away our countdown tile, but we're just about to win already. That, for a quote-unquote bad team, really didn't do too badly in that 6-enemy match. Get our Ragnarok cover. Couple of bonuses. We got a lot of tokens to pull. We'll do that here in just a little bit. Let's run through the Behemoth Burrito featuring Rogue. My Rogue has taken about over 50% of her damage because I used her in PvP earlier, but even so, I think she's going to fly through this match. We're only going to use Rogue abilities, though. That is going to be the hard part. We almost always have a self-imposed limit of using the featured character's abilities only. There's a red match and a green match. Let's take green just to get started. Yeah, really good drop there. So we got to be careful. We don't want to hit the Thing's friends too much because he'll jump in front and create some really strong projectiles. So we just want to whittle them down with match damage for a little bit. Blue drop screen. Alright, there's a match 4 in red, or in black, but it would misalign our red. I'm actually going to do the red that drops 3 black. Probably good enough. So we'll try to just knock Widow down with a little bit of damage, but let's see. We don't really want to set up purple. His strongest color is red. I never think of him as red, and you know Thor is red. So let's do this. We don't have a red match in sight, and if I get a red match, we'd fly up to 13. I think that's fine. Let's play Gloves Off on a red ability user. That way when we make red matches, it'll do more damage, but also increase double AP when we do matches. And on top of that, when the enemy matches red, they get nothing. So let's line up a red match and see if they'll leave it for us or take it. Oh, great. They left it for us. This is perfect. So now a single match of red should take out Widow. We have 15 red. We're going to Power Siphon, explode on Thing here. One of the coolest animations in the game, I think. That's awesome. Rogue does take a little bit of damage, but we can deal with that. She mitigates a lot of damage during the match. Whenever she's up front, watch how she reduces that power to just 3-some hundred. That's so great. Alright, so we need to play gloves off again, but I think I better take whatever red matches are available. Try to get into Rogue's red ability if we can here. I want that green match at the bottom. That would set us up perfectly. And he takes it. All I have to do is mention it. They'll take that match away. Drop a red in the middle. Oh, not quite. Call the Storm. That'll do a lot of damage. We should have had Rogue up front to absorb most of that. Wasn't watching the enemy AP very closely. Kind of surprised he got that far. Alright, this drops a red match for us. We're up to 10 red. Alright, green. And we get a lucky red match. Perfect. Okay, let's play gloves off again just for fun. And we'll finish it with Rogue's red ability. Sugar, you're going down. It's actually a really cool ability. It does medium damage. I only have it set at cover level 3. Sometimes I set this up at 5. It really depends what you want to do, whether she's going to Power Siphon or not. But this is a cool ability because wherever you place it, it destroys a 3x3 block of tiles. Does damage with the tiles also on top of the immediate damage, and you earn AP in the 3x3 block. So it's 9 AP for wherever you put it. So it depends on what you want, but maybe in this case I would choose this spot right here to get 2 red, 2 green, a couple black, etc. But it's going to be a win anyway. That block won't be destroyed. But it's a really useful ability and a good team up. If you send Rogue as a team up, you will always get her red. Her green isn't a sendable ability. Alright, nice easy win there. We'll look at the Crash of the Titans. I'm not going to play it today. We're against 3-star Cyclops using 4-star X-Force Wolverine. So that's going to be a pretty tough battle because both of their big hits come from black. So you'll be fighting over black. Wolverine will get green, and you'll be fighting over yellow as well. So let me know how that's going for you. I'll fight that later and let you guys work it out. Crash was easy for Czar and a couple other guys. Good for you. That's great. Give me just a second here, guys. I'm going to click over to another screen. Okay, good. So we have a lot of tokens to pull. Let's hit a couple of fights in Fly Fight Win in the PvP here. We'll do 2, maybe 3 fights here, and then we'll do our tokens and end it there. Can't have a super long stream today. This would be pretty good. So let's see. I wanted to click on this one. Here we go. Alright, so this is a team up of a couple of champion 5-stars, and I want to play this match with one 5-star champ, but the others are going to be just a 4-star and a 3-star. You have to use Captain Marvel here. And I thought I'd bring in Mr. Fantastic for fun. This is kind of a troll team, but it's actually quite efficient because all 3 of these characters have a stun. And when you stun the enemy, Daredevil does extra damage on top of damage you place on a stunned enemy. So we've got Daredevil's purple, Carol's black, and Mr. Fantastic's blue to stun with. So this is going to be a fun match, I think. Let's take on Cap first, because we'll be mostly going for Daredevil's colors, and that should keep him under control. What'll happen here? Look at this weird lineup. Yeah, let's do it this way. Match 4 in white. Alright, so I really want to make a rush toward blue and purple primarily. We'll get black as we go. Mr. Fantastic isn't rated that highly of a character. However, his tile swap ability is so good. It stuns, it creates fortified protect tiles, and allows you to move tiles wherever you want. That helps your team. Let's see, we have 6 purple. Let's just do this. Alright, they're getting up there in blue and green. We have to be careful with that. Daredevil is a little above 50% health. I wouldn't mind if I take him down a little bit with a small shot from the enemy team. White drops red again. Okay, I think we're getting set up here pretty good. We have just about enough black for Captain Marvel. Let's go with blue. And now we have our blue ability ready to go. This is perfect because we can set up some really good moves here. Let me think. We have a really good move without that. Let's do red, blue, black. Now, here we go. Looking to see what our most optimal play would be. Let's do this. Alright, so we're going to stun. Let's move over to Captain Marvel, because when you do damage on her, she will absorb red and black AP, but if we stun her first, she won't be able to. So let's do a tile swap with Mr. Fantastic. Let's put a black right there. That'll be an extra move when we match it. So where's a black tile that a blue would do well? You can safeguard these or put them in a matchable location. Whatever you decide is probably pretty good. I'm going to put it right there, since that'll be potentially, the fortification might get matched away and we'll get a health boost if that's the case. Alright, so Carol is stunned, and the critical tile is going to be right below these 2 purple tiles, and that's going to do a lot of damage. So she's starting with 44,200. Check this out. Nice. That took off a whole bunch. It's still our turn to go. We've got our purple ready to fire off as well. Let's go for green. There, they matched a projectile. We get a nice boost of health whenever they do that, and doesn't really hurt anything. So we want to keep the pain on Carol for a little bit. We'll hit her with a photonic blast. Since she's stunned, it'll do quite a bit more damage than it normally would have. And try to build up our green a little bit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he must have that set pretty low. That can be a stun and all kinds of other things. So we are pretty fortunate that worked out like it did. So Carol has 17,000. I'd like to get one more green match. I just don't see anything out there. So I'm going to get hit by a small countdown. It won't do much damage, but I do want Daredevil to take it. Maybe we'll get a green to drop. Nope. Ten red now on the enemy team. So we definitely want Daredevil to stay up front for this red shot. So I'll bet Cap on their team has a stronger red 11. Ah, okay. Well, I forgot it cost 11. I thought it cost 10. So if Carol hits us, it won't be that big a deal, but she would take away our projectile, so we might as well match it away ourselves. Not too big of a deal. Alright, let's speed this up now. We can get a green match. So let's hypersonic punch on Carol. This will take out about 8,000. Not quite. Green match lights up our green ability for Daredevil, and she's going to be down in the very next move. Nice to hit her when she's stunned. She's out. Now we can focus on Civil War Captain America. Looking for some interesting combos. I don't really see anything much right now. We'll go ahead and play our green. I'd rather have that out there when it's likely for them to match it, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too much going on. And now, of course, there's a bunch of green on top. So the cool thing to do with Daredevil's green hand-to-hand countdown is to try to set up so that the enemy will have to match it away, and it'll do a bunch of damage and reset the countdown for you. There's a shield bash that'll use up his red and doesn't injure Daredevil enough to really make a big deal about it. Oh, look at this move. This is cool. So I think we should stun him with the hypersonic punch here. And we have a multi-hit combo coming big time. Check this out. We're going to move this black tile to the right, and it's going to drop a 4-shot of purple right there, but also the purple right here will lap over and get another match. This should be really cool. In fact, probably close to take him out once the hand-to-hand hits after the fact. Plus a big hit on black. He's out. That's so great. And he plays his own hand-to-hand tile. Let's see if we can beat Daredevil at his own game here. We have an extra move lineup with red. We can hypersonic punch again. Let's just do that one. Oh, I should have done it the other way, but we're going to win right here. Let's do a tile swap, green for red. Where is a red handy? Might as well just use this one. Tile swap into an extra move, protect tiles, critical tile, damage while stunned, adds up tons. We can play Sonar Strike and steal their strike tiles. Now everything's going our way here. Let's do this. And it's over. Fun team. Not real fast, but very, very tactical. And the thing is, when people fight that team, they're going to think it's easy. And as soon as they start getting stunned, they're going to be really wondering what happened. Let's fight this guy again. He's got a Thor and an Okoye, both champion. We'll take him on with our own Okoye for fun. And let's bring in someone like maybe Star-Lord will be interesting. And our Okoye is not full health, so we're going to have to be really careful to try to get a bunch of yellow quick and heal. I'm going to just add in 1 yellow AP so that 2 yellow matches get us to the 7 we need for her. Alright, so in this case, let's take on... Wow, what a starting board. Crazy. Match 4 in green. Green doesn't do much, but it keeps Okoye in front. That's what we want. Is there a way to get an extra move out of this? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think there really is. Let's just do this. Yeah, set them up. Wow. Way to go, Rick. That's okay. Okoye can heal really, really well. I can't believe I left it that wide open. We're going to have to move off of Carol because she is absorbing so much red. Look at that. Okoye is so close to being down. Let's move over to Thor here. Extra move. Critical lands in yellow. Perfect. Can we keep Okoye even alive in this match? I don't know that we can. She tanks almost everything and there's no purple matches available. Is she going to go down this soon? We might have a quick loss here. Really failed on that earlier. I don't see how we could possibly do this unless she barely lives through a team-up match that the enemy does. Wow, crazy. We'll just do this red. I don't want them to take that. And 1 match and she's out. I don't think there's any way we can win this. I really made a huge mistake. Dang. Alright, let's start over. That's too bad. Left in that huge green extra move. That was really, really bad. Full bottles on. Thanks for jumping on the chat just in time to see Rick utterly fail. And that can happen once in a while in PvP, but don't want that to happen too often. Let's go into... Maybe we can catch that guy back up. Decent point Qs out there, but I'm looking for us the same guy we failed to a second ago. We'll hold that friendly name there. Here we go. That's the guy we failed to. Let's take those points back. We'll just heal Okoye up, and there's no way I'll do that again. Let's go. Got to learn. I should listen to you guys a little bit better. You're probably screaming, don't do it like that. They're going to get extra moves against you. Oh, man. That's funny. So we don't have to hurry and get yellow as much this time as we did before. But I do want to gain team-ups pretty quickly. And I do want them to fire off some abilities because that will allow Star-Lord to play his yellow countdown tile that decreases the cost of our abilities. Okay, I think that's, let's go here. I think we'll hit, yeah, I think we should get a bunch of hits on her when she's stunned. Alright, good. I want to try to do mostly Okoye moves here, but Star-Lord has so many matches. Let's start getting some purple. Nice move there. Alright, what do we do? Red or yellow? Let me think. Probably yellow, because it lines up a team-up match. You're going to see pretty quickly how having a bunch of team-up really adds into the damage from your other abilities. There we go. Star-Lord's going to decrease the cost of our abilities quite a bit. Perfect. I want one more purple match somehow. We're going to have to find a match out of nowhere. Oh, there it is, but we got our extra move. Now, what do we do with this critical? I think what we do is match team up with it. Yeah, that hit pretty hard. Now we're going to have to heal. They just healed as well, but that put a whole lot of team up tiles on the board, and that makes our chance to heal even higher. We'll get more health back. Okay. So let's do this. We need to get that purple qualified. I know there's match 4 in blue, but let's go for purple here. Oh, Thor's half down. We got to be careful now. He's way under half. I need Okoye to wake up, and there we go. This is it. Perfect. Alright. Sorry for the horns in the background. Let's go with... Let's heal Okoye first. She should get a whole bunch of health here. 9,900. We'll play it again. And look at that. 13,000 on that match. And Star-Lord's decreasing the cost of our abilities. Let's play purple for sleight of hand. We'll go with these two spots. I think that'd be... Let's see. We don't need that one. Let's go there and just somewhere else safe. There we go. Alright, let's stun Thor, or maybe even knock him out since we have so many team up. Look at that. That took 7,000 power up to about over 17,000. Let's go over to Okoye. Play a team-up match again. Now we have Okoye's red or Star-Lord's red ready to fire. I can tell you Okoye's is going to do excellent. The team's strongest color adds into the damage we're going to do. Let's place it on black. Would do more damage. Yeah, we can do it right here. Knocks her straight out. Okay. Things are going pretty well. Let's do blue that drops yellow. Big time yellow. Now wait till these countdowns go off down there. They normally do just a few grand of damage, but when they go off with Okoye's additional team up, they're going to do a monstrous amount of damage. See if we can get one more team up match here quickly. Doesn't look like it. Should have taken that red. Look at this. Star-Lord, each one did over 22,000 damage apiece. That's so crazy. This is just about it for Okoye on the other team. One more match will do it. Yellow. Good win with against 2 5-star champions. Alright guys, that was a pretty fun run. We'll leave that team out. That'll probably earn us some hits from weaker teams. We're losing a couple of 2-star covers from our list here. Let's see what's going on at the bottom. We went a little bit longer than I thought, and I'm going to save these covers if we can. Let's see. Okay, so we still have a day left on Human Torch. So we'll get into the tokens here. Let's roll. We've got a bunch of standards, 26. Let's pull 22 of those, leaving 4. See if we can get the 3-star. I don't think we got the 3-star last time, or did we? You guys will remember better. Every other time or so, if you pull 22 in a row, you'll get it. And there it is. 3-star Star-Lord with a bonus. Magneto, he's my bonus for a little while till we get a few more levels in him. Nice, we'll save those rest of the standards for later. 9 elite tokens. Doctor Doom. Another 3-star. Thanos, cool. Bonus again. I'll have to look at my sheet and see how many more Magnetos we need. Yes, I keep a spreadsheet. That big of an MPQ nerd. A lot of 3-stars, doing really well. So with the season ending, take a quick look. We got 16 heroics ready to pull. We'll do those last. And we're going to do latest legends. I think we're rolling pretty good, guys. I think we're going to do as many as it takes here to get a 5-star. So it's either going to be Okoye or Infinity War Cap or Wasp. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll come back to that and do that at the end. Behold Thanos was the event that ended the Versus season. 3 more tokens left here. Another 3-star, and guess who it is? Look at that, guys. Look at what we got. The viewer luck is real. We nailed it. Got a 4-star from an event token. Thank you, Alliance, for earning that last token as a placement reward from the Alliance. Let's see who we got in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. America Chavez red. Don't tell Mr. MPQ on YouTube that we just got that. He needs a non-green America really badly, and let's root for him. If you haven't watched his videos, you got to check it out. He's one of the best MPQ guys out there. Deadpool versus MPQ. Let's do it. We got 5 tokens here. I'd love to get another result on this front panel. That's true. He definitely earns a lot of tokens. 3 through a lot of work, through hero point spending. Hey, there's a 3-star Wolverine. I'm trying to save up hero points a little bit again. Over 3,000, so that's pretty good. I don't need any roster slots, so I can save up to purchase a vault special if there's something that comes up that looks really good. Alright, didn't do too good there in Deadpool vs. MPQ, but there's another day yet. We'll get more tokens as we go through the end of the event tonight. Tacos we'll wait on. Simulator, that's the event that opens tonight for me. You guys might have started rolling in that. Pretty tough event sometimes, and it's featuring 5-star Wasp. And it's pretty early for Wasp. Well, not a lot of people have a lot of levels in her, so it's kind of a challenging event. We'll see how it goes on our first pull here. Just a cap. Man, we'll do a lot better than that here soon. A lot of good stuff in that vault. Looking forward to more tries. Let's go down to the Heroics 16. This should guarantee us a 4-star, I think. There's no guarantee, actually, but it's 1 in 14 odds, and we have more than 14, so you'd hope to expect to get one. Let's go. Looking for gold? Not yet. Let's go gold. Saving up our luck for the end, maybe. A lot of 2-stars. There we go. That's gold. It's a 3-star. Iron Fist. Very good. 7 more. Look for that blinking gold emblem. That'll be the 4-star that we're going for. We might not get it. We've been running pretty hot in the Heroics. Only a couple more tries here. Last token. Got the 3-star. And it's Spidey. And a bonus. Okay, another Magneto. We'll do the daily purchase special. And we didn't hit a 4-star there, so I hope what that means is we are saving all of our luck for this latest Legends area. So if you watched the last video, we did pull some of the latest Legends here, and it only took 3 tries to get a 5-star. That was pretty crazy. So if we average out those where it's 1 in 7 odds and we got it in 3 pulls, I'd imagine this one could take up to maybe 11 tries. Let's see if we can beat 11, and that would mean we do this before we have 46 left. If you guys are ready, let's hit it. First one, go. 4-star. And look who it is. 4-star Captain Marvel, one of the best characters in the entire game. Basically a 4.5-star character. Alright, number 2. Fury, cool. He's a champion, that'll be a nice level. Oh my gosh, on the 3rd try again, we did it. It's a 5-star. It's either going to be the brand new Wasp, it could be Infinity War Cap, or it could be Okoye. Place your bets. Who do you think it's going to be, guys? We'll count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the new Wasp, and it's her yellow ability for her shrink tactics. That is a pretty cool idea. I hope I can get some use out of her. Some people are rating her pretty low. I'm really wanting her black ability now that I have 2 in blue and now 2 in yellow. Awesome. Well, let's keep going. Let's go down to 46 remaining tokens. Maybe we can get some other good stuff. Hit it. Moon Knight, one of my favorites. Great hit there. 53 tokens remaining. Go. Eddie Brock, Venom. Wow, Wiccan Blue. That's actually the color I have the least for him. That's going to be great. Haven't really put a lot of effort into him yet, but he can be fun, I think, once he's championed. Got a ways to go, so we're going to do... We'll do 5 more pulls, or we'll stop if we get a 5-star again. There's Rogue, my highest level 4-star character. God, I can't believe we got her so far ahead of the other characters. Doing great. You guys are bringing the viewer luck. It's all this good draws is because of you guys. We have 4 more tries. Let's try to get a purple again, if at all possible. We'd be way ahead of the odds if we can do that. Let's go. 4-star Panther. That's great. That gets him one step closer to a 5-star rewards in his champion progress. 49. And Shuri follows him. That's pretty funny. She's actually set as my bonus hero now, so I only need one more cover for her to get a legendary token from her rewards. 2 more tries. Let's try to get purple here, guys. Let's concentrate. Last shot. Coming up after this. 4-star is Vulture. Awesome. Have not had a cover for him in a really long time, but he's still one of my top 10 highest leveled 4-stars. Last try, whether it's a 4-star or purple. Let's go. We'll make this count, guys. Who is it going to be? And go. Alright, it's a 4. And War Machine. Okay. Oh, we get the bonus. And it is Shuri. Hilarious. That works out really well because that's going to take her to a great level. And then after this, I'll switch to a different favorite character. Alright, we'll stop there. We did really well. We got another 5-star in that run. Let's add in our rewards. We're up to 204. We got to get this taken care of quickly. The 2 stars, I'll do those later. Let's do the 3s. Spidey goes up to 184. Iron Fist. Couple levels. Right about 10,000 health. I'm with you, Full Bottle. You know, I thought about hoarding until, Wasp isn't rated very high. Should I wait until she's out? And I thought, you know what? If I've got a jump on it, I'm going to just try to get more covers for her and stop at 13 if I can. And I also was thinking, you know what? I should probably get a champion level in Captain America. I don't have him. I have him champed, but he's at level 450, which is great. But I just recently increased a support, and now Cap, his red, will tank red over Thor. That's going to help keep Thor nice and easy at 50% health, I think. Okay, Patch Wolverine goes up to 259. He's really moving up quickly. Only 7 more levels left to go on him. Thanos has a couple of rewards here in a row. 207. We have a max champion Thanos too. It was fun using him in his event. Luke Cage. Mystique. Psych. 204. Dr. Doom. Hits 200. Nice even level there. Go down to Star-Lord. 181. At 183, he does reward a 4-star character. And logic would mean, oh, it'll be 4-star Star-Lord. But there it is. Let's go down to the Ragnarok we got from the DDQ event, 192. And we'll go down to, we got a whole bunch of Captain Marvels. I did pull a bunch of taco tokens and I recorded it. It was pretty uneventful. So I might upload it or I might just skip it. But we have a bunch of levels here. Maybe we'll get her close to another Captain Marvel 4-star reward. 5 command points. Up to 238. Very good. Next one at 239 is a very good level. We should get that soon. Let's go down to Thor here. Level 201, 12,300 perfect. Down to Angel, 214. And Iron Man is a recent rechamp for the 3rd time. We have a max champ. I sold a max champ and re-championed it, our 3rd duplicate, 173 already. Great, 10,000 health. Go down to Bullseye. Let's see, She-Hulk will work on separately. Let's go to Doc Ock earns a 4-star Carnage cover at level 183. Very good. Cap moves up to 257 for a legendary token. And Gambit will need to recruit again, so She-Hulk, and let's go ahead and level up Magneto now that we're here to get the Professor X cover at 223. Not bad. So the Hood and She-Hulk, let's go ahead and save this Hood cover. He's in a pretty rough spot. Look at this. This is a rebuild. He's a duplicate. I just cannot get yellow, and have had 5 and 5 in blue and black for a while. We have 3 saved covers. That means I need 3 more yellows before I get 2 more non-yellow. We'll see. That's pretty tough. And with She-Hulk, I'm already working on the duplicate build for her, so let's add her green in directly so that we don't add a champion level to the other version of her. Okay, coming along. Let's speed this up here. 3s are good except for Gambit. Let's go to the 4s. Here we go. Did really good in the 4 stars. Let's go down to Carnage. 282. War Machine. 281. A couple of my lower, more recent 4-star champions. Vulture, though, 318. He's at 18,000 health with a little bit of a boost from a support. We'll go to 303 on Professor X. Go down to Black Panther. 304. At 320, he'll reward a 5-star Panther cover. And go on to Rogue. Check out this highest level character. She hits 336, 25,100 health with a little bit of a health boost from the support. Yeah, full bottle. Our alliance got 5th place in the entire season. A lot of my alliance mates play in Slice 1 where there's a little more points, so they did awesome. I play in Slice 5, so I barely get 1,200 points per versus event, which, you know, is a lot of work. But those guys are scoring 1,600 plus every event. It's pretty crazy. Venom takes another spot, 295. Go down to Moon Knight. 294, almost 16,000 health for a true heal character is good, very good. Fury, 298, almost to level 300. Captain Marvel, 313, awesome. America Chavez gets up to level 306, 19,500 health, pretty powerful character there. All passive abilities. And let's go down Spider-Man Blue. We can train up. I haven't had anything but 1 in blue for a while, and now 3 in red. Nice. We're going to get another green soon, so that'll be a saved cover. But he goes to 10 total power levels. That's pretty good. Wiccan gets trained up in... Oh, I might have been mistaken in blue. Maybe we need more green. So that's level 4 in blue. Yeah, that's right. We need more in Chain Lightning. That's going to be his most interesting ability, I think. Well, his blue's pretty cool, too, for a passive. 442 takes him to 10. And Spider-Gwen was a recent reward. 276 from one of the near-end events. And we'll level up Shuri. 289, and at level 290, you know what that means. Legendary token to finish it off. Very good. Alright, that is almost all the rewards, except for down here for Wasp. Let's add in her yellow cover for level 2. So now, turns a selected ally invisible for 2 turns, and places 2 swarm tiles, locked swarm tiles on the board, and once there gets to be 4 swarm tiles on the board, this power and all of her powers change over to Call the Swarm, where it costs 12 to do a decent amount of damage. It should be a lot more, in my opinion. But maybe there's more to be had out of Wasp. We'll see as it goes here. Hope to get a little more levels in her, and she's featured in the current simulator event. So if you get a chance to play her and have fun, let me know how it goes. Well, guys, I'm going to have to end it there. That was kind of a big token and a few fun fights video. And make sure, and we're trying to build up our followers on Twitch, so if you haven't followed yet, make sure and do that. We're at 30 plus, trying to get to 50. So if you could help us out by getting some of your alliance mates on to follow, I would really appreciate that. Let your friends know, and help us out on the stream. We save videos on here and also on YouTube, so if you want to follow there, that's great. If you need more MPQ, guys, hit up our friends. Definitely check out Eneos4 on Twitch, and Adam. My links should be down below the main area of the video. Hit them up. They're on it very often. And if you're going to YouTube, definitely watch Mr. MPQ and Artem. Those are two of my buddies that do MPQ. They do a better job than me most of the time. So check it out and get a lot of good info and playthroughs from them. Gotta run, guys. I appreciate you being on. I'll be on again soon. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.